Good night, everyone. How's it going? This is a new end of my day, um, and you know, this day was slightly complex, but then eventually I just arrived for this end, satisfied, happy, and I feel good about this day. Um, so yeah, as you know, actually in this uh, recently days, I just work really hardly, and as I feel, my life just become pretty more uh, ordering, and I just have a really tough lose. Yeah, I just woke up, I work out, you know I cook for myself. I take a shower after I just edit video for a slightly time. After it, I just work off my time that I have about my first project, and after it about my second project. And I just feel that all the time I do, and I have some breaks. I have some break, between I do some things, and when I cook, I spoke with people on my phone, and I just try to live a normal life, on my purpose, and on my other thing. Uh, and this is really hardly, but then eventually, it's become more and more a normal. Yeah, just woke up and do the thing that I want, do the thing that I need. Yeah. Um. So in this day, actually something bit me. Yeah. Um. I just did all the ordinary thing, and after it, I wanted to start and work about my first project. Um. And after I just tried, after I tried, and I was on that approximately of 1 hour. Uh, there is a lot of things that just upload from my brain, and that's actually adopt about my the thing that I do, and maybe about the thing that I just should do and I don't do, and it actually was. Look, I just live the life that I make really a lot of money, um, for almost a year. And, I feel that I work 10 times more hardly than I worked before, and I don't do nothing. So I don't really make nothing, yeah, yet. So, a lot of time I just absolutely should to understand that I do the right thing right now. Yeah, it's really important for me because I don't want to just keep going and do the wrong thing. And if there is thing that just come to my brain, and you know maybe I just should to just do something big or intensive, according this thing. So I just absolutely want to understand and to just do what I really need to do. Yeah. So when this thing actually came to my brain, uh, and that thing was actually again about actually two things. One thing it actually was um, something that I asked myself, if I can leave some of my projects and just find a way to do money on my country, and just try to do something. And I just absolutely understood it. It's the wrong thing. Actually, I just write about that thing. Yeah. Mm. After I just wrote about this thing, I understood that this is absolutely wrong because you know I just work about both of my project almost a year, and I'm really improving. Yeah, so to just give up about something and you know don't really know when I will come back, it will be a really problem, a really problem. Um, and the second thing that I just needed to ask, it was um, about my fears. I have a lot of fears that you know when when I will need to just leave everything and you know I will just don't have something to leave. I will just don't really have something that I just can fuck off. I will just can't live like that. I will just can't work on my project and just I will just can't. Yeah, I just will need to you know come to my place and do what I just will need to do. Um, when this thing will happen, and I don't really know when it will happen. So, what are you gonna to do? And that's actually a really big fear that just came today for my brain, and you know, I just I just needed to understand what I can do with that. Okay, if that's true, if it's actually isn't true, or you know, I just should do something with that. I don't know. So I wanted to just check this thing, and to understand what I can do because I'm really scared about this day. I'm really scared about this thing. It will happen. Um, and I know that right now I just live the most you know good, cheap, and variable life that I can. But if the badly will happen, okay, I don't really know if everything will be alright, or if I will came back for this place to work again about my things so quickly, or I don't know what will be. Um, and that's the second thing that I wanted to talk about and actually really you know distribute me. Um, and also I talked about this thing, and I just understood that for right now, first, I don't have something to do with that because it's a fear for a future. And for right now, after a lot of, out of considering, um, I know very sure that I do the right thing. I really do the right thing. And, you know, because of that, it's absolutely a fear for a future, a fear for, far future, even I can say. Um, and second, I just understood that probably it will be a normal, part, a normal time that I just will need to take care about and pass away. Um, and after it, get back to all of my thing that I just need. Um, and the third thing that I understood is, you know, it is just a part of me. Yeah, it's a part of me because I just can't leave this thing. I can't do something that will solve it. I can't think about something that will solve it. I just can't. Yeah. Um so you know I will just need to live with this fear, because it's a really thing. Um and that's it actually. After it, I took a really slightly break, and I sit again about my second project because I just lost all of my time to just write about what I really feel in order to just solve the thing. And after it was a really nicely time, that I improved some things of my second project on the website and everything like that. So that's absolutely good that you know I just have something real that I develop. Um, it's really important. It's really important for me, and good, yeah, because it's never happened, and um, it's pretty more nicely to just see what you do and see it improving, uh, and before that I just was right and find more thing that I need to develop, and it was a different work. It was a different job. Yeah. Um, and yeah, actually, the thing, took too much time than I just thought. Um, because it's actually needed to take take just less. Um, but I just was stuck on something, so I needed to fix and all this thing. But it's not really terrible because I just didn't really work so much hardly, and I needed to write what I feel, and it also took a time. Yeah. Um, so I just work slightly more, but most of the time I just work, according the clock. Yeah, maybe 4 or 5 hours about the first, and after read about the second, and everything more precisely and more sure. But the dates was like that. But I'm not really feel that I miss or I just did something wrong.